All right, hello everybody. So glad you're here today. Especially if you're at that wonderful stage in life where you're thinking, you know what? My days could use a little more wagging, a little more unconditional love, a little more fur. And I get that, I really do. Because deciding to bring a dog into your life, especially as a senior, is a fantastic idea. And today we're going to explore some of the best furry candidates for the job. We're talking top-tier companions, the kind that just fit right in and make everything a little brighter. So if you're ready to think about adding a four-legged family member, you've come to the exactly right place. Now dogs, as we all know, are more than just pets, aren't they? They're like little four-legged therapists who work for treats and head scratches. It's amazing how much comfort they can bring. Studies have shown, and I believe this, I've seen it, that having a dog can actually help lower your stress levels. And let's be honest, in this crazy world, who couldn't use a little less stress, right? Plus, they're fantastic for encouraging a bit of activity. Even a gentle stroll around the block with your furry pal is good for the heart, good for the soul, and good for getting you out and about. It's like having a personal trainer who also licks your face with overwhelming enthusiasm, in a good way, mostly a good way. So today we're going to dive into some truly amazing dog breeds that are particularly wonderful for seniors. These are the dogs that are like, hey, I'm cool with a chill lifestyle, I love a good nap, but I'm also totally up for some quality cuddle time and gentle adventures. We've done our homework, we've consulted the experts, probably some very wise squirrels. They seem to know a lot about what dogs like, and we've put together a fantastic lineup for you. You might just meet your new best friend right here in the next few minutes. Or at least get some really wonderful ideas. So stick around, it's gonna be fun, and furry, and full of good advice, I promise. First up on our list, and oh boy are they adorable, it's the Bishon frisé. Now, if you could bottle sunshine and turn it into a dog, I'm pretty sure it would look exactly like a Bishon. These little guys are like walking, wagging cotton balls of pure, unadulterated happiness. They have this incredibly friendly, playful spirit that can just light up an entire room, no kidding. They're always, and I mean always, up for a gentle game with their favorite toy. Or they're just as happy to be by your side. Their little tails going a mile a minute like it's the best day ever, which with a Bishon, it usually is. They're not asking you to run a marathon. They're asking for some love, maybe a tasty treat, and perhaps a comfy lap. They are the kind of dog that makes you smile involuntarily, just by looking at their cheerful little faces, you know, like a little burst of four-legged joy. And here's a really great part, especially for many seniors. While they do need some regular grooming to keep that fabulous fluffy white coat looking, well, absolutely fabulous. Think of it as a delightful spa day for your pup, a little pampering session. Their overall exercise needs are pretty manageable. They're not the breed that's going to be bouncing off the walls demanding super long hikes or intense agility courses. Oh no, they're much more about quality time, like snuggles on the couch while you watch your favorite show, and being your most affectionate, devoted companion. If you're looking for a dog that's basically a professional cuddler, a constant source of cheer, and a truly loving friend, the Bishon frisé might just be your perfect match. They just want to love you and be loved right back. And honestly, who doesn't want that kind of beautiful simplicity in their life? Next on our fabulous list of furry friends is the absolutely charming and ever so regal Shih Tzu. Now these little lions, and that's what their name means, little lion, how incredibly cute is that, are just fantastic for folks who might be living in slightly smaller spaces, perhaps an apartment, a condo, or a cozier home. They're perfectly content without a giant sprawling backyard, as long as they have their favorite human nearby to dote on them. And let me tell you, talk about affectionate. Shih Tzus are renowned worldwide for being incredibly loving companions. They are not shy about showing their affection one bit. They'll happily curl up in your lap for hours on end, just soaking up the love and attention like a little furry sponge. They're like those little adorable shadows, but the kind you actually want following you from room to room. Now, that gorgeous flowing coat that Shih Tzus are famous for does require regular grooming, there's no doubt about that. But I want you to think of it less as a chore and more as a wonderful quiet bonding opportunity. It's a gentle, peaceful time you can spend with your pup, and it can be a mini pampering session that not only keeps them looking beautiful, but also strengthens that special connection you share. Plus, who doesn't love having a dog that looks like a tiny, adorable member of royalty just lounging around the house? They bring such a sense of calm, grace, and unwavering companionship that's just so special. If you're looking for a devoted, adaptable friend who's happy with a more relaxed pace of life, the Shih Tzu is truly a wonderful choice. They're all about that cozy, comfy, cuddly life. All right, now let's talk about a breed that just seems to ooze love and gentleness from every pore, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Oh my goodness, if ever there was a dog breed designed to be the ultimate sweetheart, this is it, folks. These dogs are absolute angels in fur coats, with those big, soulful dark eyes that will just melt your heart into a puddle every single time you look at them. They possess such an incredibly loving and affable personality, and they're known far and wide for being incredibly patient, gentle, and remarkably good-natured with everyone they meet. Their exercise needs are also wonderfully easygoing, a nice leisurely walk or two a day, perhaps some gentle playtime in the house or a little potter in the garden, and they are perfectly happy campers. They're not looking to break any land speed records or climb mountains. They're much more into enjoying the journey with you at your comfortable pace. Cavaliers are absolutely famous, and rightfully so, for forming incredibly strong, deep, and meaningful bonds with their owners. They truly thrive on companionship and genuinely want to be involved in whatever you're doing, whether it's watching your favorite television program, quietly reading a book by the window, or just puttering around the house doing everyday chores. They are true companion dogs in every single sense of the word, born and bred for it. They'll offer a constant, comforting presence and an absolutely endless supply of affection and gentle nudges. If you're looking for a dog that will be your devoted friend through thick and thin, your furry confidant and your loving shadow in the most endearing way possible, then the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel could be the perfect heartwarming addition to your life. They just want to be loved by you and to love you right back, unconditionally. Okay, let's be honest. Who doesn't love a Corgi? I mean, those adorable little legs, that foxy face, and that big, unforgettable personality all wrapped up in one charming package. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi is next on our list, and these dogs, let me tell you, are just bursting at the seams with cheerful intelligence and a zest for life. They're incredibly smart cookies, often quick to learn new things, especially if treats are involved. And they have this wonderfully playful and outgoing nature that's just incredibly endearing to everyone they meet. Despite their fascinating herding background, yes, it's true, these little dynamos used to herd cattle. Can you even believe it? It's amazing. They adapt surprisingly well and quite happily to apartment living, as long as they get their daily dose of mental stimulation and a good, interesting walk to stretch those little legs and explore the world. They're compact, yes, but absolutely full of spirit, like a big, adventurous dog in a smaller, more manageable and utterly adorable package. Now they do sport a rather thick double coat, which is fantastic for them, but means that regular grooming is definitely a must to keep shedding under control and their handsome coat looking its absolute best. But again, as I always say, this is such a fantastic opportunity for bonding and connection. It's a chance to connect with your Corgi on a one-on-one basis. Give them some focused attention, and they will absolutely love you for it, and you'll probably find it quite relaxing too. Corgis are well known for being incredibly loyal and deeply affectionate with their families, often forming very strong attachments. They're sturdy, they're undeniably fun, and they bring a whole lot of personality and smiles to a home. If you want a dog that's smart, engaging, and will consistently keep you smiling with their quirky antics and happy wiggles, the Corgi is definitely a breed worth considering. Plus, their famous sploots are legendary for a reason: instant mood lifter. All right, let's slow things down just a tad with our next wonderful breed. The one, the only, the Basset Hound. Now, if you're genuinely looking for a dog that truly embodies the phrase laid back, well, this is your guy or gal. Basset Hounds are absolutely famous and beloved for their incredibly calm, easygoing and wonderfully placid nature. They are remarkably affectionate and exceptionally gentle creatures, making them truly prefer a much more relaxed, unhurried pace of life. Their exercise needs are also delightfully minimal. A leisurely, unhurried stroll around the neighborhood, with plenty of time for sniffing, is usually more than enough to keep them perfectly happy and content. They're far more likely to be found snoozing peacefully in a comfy, sunny spot than energetically demanding a vigorous game of fetch, though they certainly do enjoy a good, thorough sniff around the yard at their own pace. They are, without a doubt, the undisputed kings and queens of chilling out and taking it easy. And let's take a moment to talk about that incredibly unique look. Those famously long, velvety ears that practically sweep the ground, those soulful, droopy eyes that seem to hold ancient wisdom. Basset Hounds are undeniably unique, and their highly distinct appearance often sparks friendly conversations and curious admirers when you're out and about on your gentle walks. So you see, they're not just great comforting companions at home, they can actually help you be more social and connect with others. They are generally very good-natured, patient, and get along well with just about everyone, including other pets. If you truly appreciate a dog with a whole lot of character, a deeply loving heart, an endearing stubborn streak, and a very, very relaxed attitude towards life's little commotions, the Basset Hound might just be the perfect, droopy-eared, wonderfully loyal friend for you. They are absolute masters of comfort, companionship, and soulful expressions. Next up on our journey to find the perfect senior companion, we have the absolutely elegant and utterly charming Maltese. These delightful little dogs are like tiny, pristine white clouds of pure, unadulterated affection that just happen to have 4 paws and a wagging tail. They possess a wonderfully lively and playful temperament, always ready for a gentle game or a happy little dance, but they're also perfectly content, and perhaps even prefer, to be gentle, loving lapdogs, snuggled up close for hours. They don't require a huge amount of strenuous exercise. Short, pleasant daily walks and some engaging indoor playtime are usually plenty to keep them happy, healthy, and thoroughly content. Their small size also makes them incredibly easy to manage, which is a significant plus for many seniors. They truly thrive on human companionship and are well known for showering their beloved owners with an abundance of love, kisses, and unwavering devotion. They're like little personal rays of sunshine that follow you around, brightening every corner of your home. And here's a really fantastic bonus that many people appreciate. Maltese dogs have a beautiful, long, silky white coat that is considered hypoallergenic. Now, it's important to remember that no dog is 100% hypoallergenic. But Maltese are often a really great choice for seniors who might suffer from allergies or sensitivities to dog dander. This can be a real game changer for so many. That gorgeous flowing coat does, of course, require regular grooming to prevent matting and to keep it looking pristine and beautiful. But many owners find this to be a relaxing and enjoyable bonding ritual. It's a small price to pay for such a loving, devoted, and relatively allergy-friendly companion. If you're looking for a small, incredibly affectionate, and delightfully elegant dog to share your life and your lap with, the Maltese is a truly wonderful and heartwarming option. They're all heart, these precious little ones, just waiting to share it with you. All right, get ready for a delightful burst of fluff, personality, and undeniable charm with our next featured breed, the absolutely captivating Pomeranian. These little guys, often called Poms, are like tiny animated foxes with big, brave hearts and an opinion on everything. They're wonderfully compact in size, which makes them very manageable and easy to handle, especially for seniors. But please don't let their small stature fool you for a second. They possess an incredibly lively, inquisitive, and often quite bold personality. Poms are renowned for being incredibly loyal and devoted to their families, often forming exceptionally strong, almost unbreakable bonds with their primary caregiver. They're like little bundles of vivacious energy and fluff, but their exercise needs can often be quite happily met with enthusiastic indoor play sessions and a couple of short, interesting walks each day. They're always up for a new adventure, even if that grand adventure is just thoroughly exploring the living room from a new angle, or greeting the mail carrier with gusto. Being so wonderfully lightweight, Pomeranians are exceptionally easy, which can be a real practical advantage for many senior owners. They are also quite intelligent little dogs and can be surprisingly good little watchdogs, always alert and quick to let you know if something new or unusual is happening around them. They miss nothing. They are truly entertaining companions, always ready to put a smile on your face with their perky, confident attitude, their foxy expressions, and their undeniably fluffy, beautiful appearance. That glorious double coat, which gives them their signature puffball look, does require regular and consistent brushing to prevent matting and to keep them looking their absolute best. But it's a small, enjoyable task for such a delightful and spirited friend. If you're looking for a small, spirited, utterly devoted and highly entertaining companion who will keep you on your toes and fill your days with joy, the Pomeranian is a truly fantastic and memorable choice. Next up, we've got a tiny dog with a giant personality, the absolutely spirited and always stylish Yorkshire Terrier, or as many lovingly call them, the Yorkie. These little dynamos, let me tell you, pack a whole lot of terrier tenacity and charm into a very tiny and elegant package. They have a wonderfully spirited, often feisty and incredibly brave nature, which is classic terrier. But underneath that bold and confident exterior beats the heart of an incredibly affectionate, loyal and loving companion. Yorkies are also highly adaptable little dogs and do wonderfully well in apartment settings or smaller homes. They don't need a huge amount of space to be happy and content, as long as they have their favorite person nearby for company and cuddles. They're like little intrepid adventurers who are always curious about the world around them, even if that world is just the fascinating landscape within your own four walls. They find wonder everywhere. Yorkies are well known for being quite alert and observant, making them excellent little watchdogs. They'll definitely, and sometimes quite vocally, let you know if someone's at the door or if a squirrel is daring to cross the lawn. They absolutely thrive on companionship and love to be involved in all family activities, whether it's watching TV from the best spot on the couch or helping you in the garden. While their beautiful long silky coat does require regular grooming to keep it from tangling and looking its best, many even sport adorable top knots. Many owners find this grooming time to be a relaxing and enjoyable bonding experience with their little friend. They are true terriers at heart, brave, determined and full of life, but they are also incredibly loyal, deeply loving and wonderfully amusing to their people. If you're looking for a small dog with a truly big heart, an engaging personality and a touch of glamour, the Yorkshire Terrier might just completely steal your heart. Now, let's talk about a breed that's practically synonymous with a gentle and loving disposition, the absolutely beautiful Cocka Spaniel. These dogs, oh, they have such sweet, soulful and expressive eyes that just radiate kindness, warmth, and an almost human-like understanding. They are very well known for their incredibly empathetic nature, often seeming to understand just how you're feeling and instinctively offering quiet comfort, a gentle head nuzzle, or a supportive presence right when you need it most. Cocka Spaniels are a wonderfully manageable size, not too overwhelmingly big, and not too fragilely small, making them a really good, comfortable fit for many seniors. They're sturdy enough for a good, hearty cuddle, but not so large that they're difficult to handle or walk. They really are just beautiful, gentle souls through and through, with hearts as golden as their coats can sometimes be. Cocka Spaniels do genuinely enjoy their walks and engaging playtime. They have a moderate activity level that can also help keep seniors active and moving too, which is wonderful, but without being overly demanding or exhausting. A couple of nice, pleasant walks a day, perhaps with some interesting sniffing opportunities, and some engaging playtime in the house or yard will keep them happy, healthy and content. Their beautiful, often wavy, silky coat, especially those famously long ears, does require regular and thorough grooming to prevent mats and tangles and to keep them looking their absolute best. But it's truly well worth the effort for such a devoted, loving and cheerful companion. If you're looking for a dog that is consistently gentle, deeply loving Incredibly loyal and happy to be your faithful friend through all of life's ups and downs, the Cocka Spaniel is a truly wonderful and heartwarming choice. They bring so much warmth, joy and gentleness. Last but certainly not least on our wonderful list of senior-friendly pups is the absolutely delightful and ever so charming Havanese. These captivating little dogs actually hail from Cuba, and they are affectionately known by many as Velcro dogs. Why? Because they simply love to stick as close as possible to their beloved people. They want to be where you are. They are wonderfully small in size, which makes them perfectly suited for a variety of living situations, from apartments to houses, and they possess an incredibly affectionate, playful, and highly sociable personality. Havanese are generally very friendly and outgoing with almost everyone they meet. Strangers often become new best friends. They're usually great with children, and they tend to get along well with other pets too. They just love company and thrive on interaction. They are playful and quite smart, and they truly thrive on being an integral part of the family, involved in all the daily happenings. They're like little social butterflies who just want to spread joy and happiness wherever their happy little paws take them. Their beautiful, soft and often wavy or curly coat is a big draw for many admirers. And while it does require regular grooming to prevent matting and keep it looking its best, it's also, as we've discussed with other breeds, a wonderful way to bond deeply with your Havanese. Many owners find this grooming time to be a relaxing, quiet ritual that both dog and human enjoy. These dogs are not typically overly yappy or noisy, but they will certainly let you know with a few barks if something is amiss or if someone new is approaching. They are also quite intelligent and very eager to please, which generally makes them relatively easy to train, especially with positive reinforcement. If you're looking for a consistently cheerful, wonderfully outgoing, and incredibly loving companion who will be your constant, adoring shadow and an endless source of happiness and amusement, the Havanese is an absolutely fantastic and highly recommended choice. They're just pure, unadulterated sunshine in a small, fluffy, and utterly irresistible package. So there you have it, 10 absolutely wonderful, incredibly loving, and truly special dog breeds that could be the perfect four-legged companion for seniors. Wasn't that fun? I feel like I want to go out and adopt all of them right now. They're all so charming. And this is really important, remember that choosing a dog is a very, very personal decision. It's so crucial to honestly and thoroughly consider your own individual lifestyle, your current energy levels, your physical abilities, and what you're truly looking for in a canine companion. Think about how much time you can realistically dedicate to daily walks, to grooming sessions, to playtime, and to just being present. The right dog for you is definitely out there, one that will fit into your life beautifully, seamlessly, and bring you so much immeasurable happiness. It's kind of like matchmaking, but with a lot more fur and a guarantee of slobbery, enthusiastic kisses. Each of these remarkable breeds we talked about today, and of course, there are so many other wonderful dogs out there too, has its own unique set of delightful qualities, temperaments, and charms. From the playful and fluffy Bishon to the calm and soulful Basset Hound, from the elegant and allergy-friendly Maltese to the spirited and tiny Yorkshire Terrier, there's a distinct personality and energy level to match every preference and every home. The ultimate goal here is to find that special furry friend who will not just live with you, but who will truly enrich your life in countless ways, bring you comfort on quiet days, make you laugh out loud with their silly antics, and maybe even get you chatting with more friendly faces at the park or in your neighborhood. That's the undeniable magic of dogs, isn't it? They just make everything a little bit better, a little brighter, and a whole lot more loving. So please take your time with this decision. Do a little more research if you feel you need to. Read up on the breeds that caught your eye. And maybe even consider visiting some local animal shelters or reputable ethical breeders. The most important thing in this whole wonderful process is finding that loving, genuine connection, that spark. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, wish you all the joy, the endless laughter, the comforting companionship, and the unconditional love that a new furry friend can bring into your life. It's honestly one of the best decisions you can make. Thanks so much for watching today, everybody. Now go out there and find your perfect partner. And when you do, give them a big belly rub from me. Bye-bye for now.